up? Oh, you guys know what's up. I've been saying this. I've been saying this. I've been preaching this. I'm on here eating cantaloupe. I've been saying this. Trust the fucking Arcturus, man. Trust the Arcturus, bro. I must have take a shot. I don't have any hard liquor here, but I do have a hard seltzer. I could grab one of those. It's a little early to be cracking them open right now. Big greeting from Lithuania. Shout out to our Lithuanian friends. Shout out to Arcturus Pernishovis. Shout out to Mark Eversley. Shout out to Bulls Nation. You guys deserve this. How much cap space do the Bulls have? Not much. We did get rid of Al-Farouq Aminu's contract, which is a huge dub. I'm getting blown up right now. We gotta make a meme. What's up, Logan? Do you think this will hurt Patrick Williams' development? Absolutely not. This can only help Patrick Williams. This can only help Patrick Williams, in my humble opinion. The Chicago Bulls are back. Let's go after Miles Turner now. Let's try to offload Lauri Markkanen and get Miles Turner. What do you guys think? W's in the chat, boys. I want to see some W's. We've been through the fucking mud. I do think Lauri Markkanen will still end up getting traded. It remains to be seen what that will look like. I know that Arcturus likes Lauri Markkanen, though. This is amazing. Thank you, Logan. This is what a time, bro. What a time. Someone brought up a great point about the trade exception. Not sure what the status is on that quite yet. We're waiting for the rest of the details to come out. Oh, Bulls Talk just mentioned me? Oh, shit. Bro. We fucking move, bro. We move. We move. Let's build the statue. Let's build the statue. All right, so we did give up a lot. I'm not gonna lie about that, and I'm not here to diminish anyone or anyone's excitement. But we gave up a lot to get DeMar DeRozan on a 3-year deal, $28 million average, I believe. We gave up a first, we gave up a second, we gave up Thad, and then we gave up Al-Farouq Aminu, which is fine. I'm fine with giving up the future pick. I'm fine with everything about this because this is a win now move. This is exactly what Garpax would never do. I'm gonna miss Thaddeus Young. We still have to work on the front court depth. You guys want to keep Lauri Markkanen? This is how you attract free agents. Sorry, you guys caught me at lunchtime. I'm snacking. AK, the GOAT. All right, Thaddeus Young, Al-Farouq Aminu, a protected first. Hold the phone. Still protected. What are the protections on that pick, though? This is a rare win-win move for both sides, I think. The Spurs were going to lose DeMar DeRozan anyway. We were able to get him on a contract. See, this is what people don't understand. The sign-and trade is good for us because we were able to pay him. If we were trying to pay him as a free agent outright, this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have worked. So I understand the concern. I understand why some people are upset that we gave up assets. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. Thank you for hopping on the stream, bro. We are vibing. This is an amazing time to be a Bulls fan. This is the best time to be a Bulls fan in the last 6 years, 7 years. Bang! Hey! The Bulls win at the buzzer! Thank you for the subscription. I am sad about that. We're not done yet, though, from what I understand. We got protections on that pick. We got rid of the Al-Farouq Aminu contract. This is great. This is awesome, guys. Y'all should be very, very excited about this. I think this will be a good thing for Patrick Williams. This will be a good thing for Zach LaVine. Guys, think about how much pressure Zach LaVine was under last season. Think about how much help he has now. So the full trade details. Thad Young, Al-Farouq Aminu, a protected first-round pick, and a second-round pick. That's it. Now, I know DeMar DeRozan has some deficiencies. I understand that. Connor called it. Yeah, we got to figure out the future of Lauri Markkanen. But I think DeMar DeRozan will be great for the development of Patrick Williams on offense. Patrick Williams is a very good passer. I think DeMar DeRozan will help him hone that passing ability. And then Zach LaVine needs help, man. Like, Zach LaVine needs another scorer to take off the load, and that's what we just got. This is great. Zach LaVine is going to go out there and just hoop. So for Lauri Markkanen, it's tough to say. I'm not really sure what we're going to end up doing with Lauri Markkanen. But you got Lonzo Ball now, who's a good three-point shooter too. DeMar DeRozan, who's a good passer. Lonzo Ball's a good defender too. I'll be curious to see how Billy Donovan structures the lineup. There's a lot of flexibility there, but you've got to figure out what you're doing with Patrick Williams. Is Patrick Williams coming off the bench? Is Patrick Williams playing the 4? I'd like to see Patrick Williams at the 4. I'm getting you guys some background music. We tried to do this last night and the background music was not working. I got some new stuff. Shout out to my boy Drake Connor. At Drake__Connor on Twitter. He is the provider of tonight's background music. Get it pulled up here. But once again, we have been through the mud. We deserve this. We've been deserved this. We did trade Al-Farouq Aminu. Al-Farouq Aminu is a San Antonio Spur. That is an expiring deal for them. They're a team in rebuild right now. So Marko Simonovic is here. Not forget that. Still got Marko Simonovic. Trying to figure out what the situation is for Lauri Markkanen. What center do you think we could realistically get? Hassan Whiteside's still available, I believe. So the rumor was Lauri Markkanen. The Spurs were targeting Lauri Markkanen. That was the rumor. I don't think that was enough to get it done. And when you think about it, Kem Birch is a good name. When you think about it, Thaddeus Young is kind of the perfect Greg Popovich player, right? Like, that is going to fit really well on that team. That's a great player. Going to miss him for sure. I don't want to undersell that. We are going to miss Thad Young a lot. But cost of doing business, baby. Cost of doing business. It's what you got to do to win in the NBA. You got to make moves. You got to be aggressive. This is what we brought in AK to do. If you guys don't want your executive vice president of basketball operations to make big moves like this, then you want Garpax, because that's what Garpax did, bro. This ain't Garpax anymore. Yeah, Garpax would have traded LaVine when they couldn't figure out how to build around him. Guys, I see a lot of people worrying about spacing. I get it. I understand the concern. We have Zachary LaVine. All right? Everyone's going to look good around Zachary LaVine. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out why I can't download the rest of these songs. Zachary LaVine is going to benefit so much from Lonzo, from DeMar. We need to get a center. We have Marko Simonovic. Yeah, when we talk about the Spurs, we're talking about a team that just spent the 12th overall pick on Josh Primo, who was slated to go in the second round. Are you not entertained? Shout out Emiliano. Appreciate you, bro. It's looking tough for DeJounte Murray. The pick is protected, but it's going to be the 30th overall pick. They could have the 30th overall pick. It's fine. What's up, Logan? So that is the question. Maybe they want to keep Lauri Markkanen, which is a questionable move. I'm personally not a fan of it. Maybe there's more trades coming. Maybe there's more trades coming. I love you guys, Bulls Nation. Y'all think AK's done? AK's not done. AK's not done, baby. I'm checking in with my sources. So now we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 all-stars with a budding all-star in Lonzo. Right? Lonzo can make an all-star game. So we still have the trade exception, right? Andrew asked, you just came in, want to know the details of the trade. Al-Farouq Aminu, Thaddeus Young, unfortunately, a protected first-round pick and a second-round pick for DeMar DeRozan at $28 million a year for 3 years. And we still have the trade exception, from what I understand. So maybe it's Lauri Markkanen in the trade exception to go out and find us a center or a power forward. Bro, this is crazy. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people fucking doubted me. There's a reason I was so excited about this front office. There's a reason this shit is called Arturas Fan Club, right? There's a reason. Oh, other direction. I'm backwards. There's a reason. There's a reason you guys are here right now. Yeah, so Sleazy Dunlop, I love the name, just pointed out something great. I expected AK to go all in and be aggressive, but he still managed to exceed my expectations. I can't keep up with my fucking mentions right now. This is outstanding. This is outstanding, bro. Maybe Lauri will be traded to the Timberwolves, says Robert. Maybe. I think that would be a good fit, right? That would be a good partner for him. But who do they have that we could get in return? That's the true question. Jarrett Culver? Bro, the other thing too is like, it's not like Arturas is going anywhere either. Arturis is here to stay and keep leading our team. Kobe and Laurie to the Sixers for Ben Simmons. I don't know about that. Our spacing is already tough as it is. Cam Reddish, someone says. I like the idea of Cam Reddish. Man, I'm trying to keep up with Twitter. I'm trying to keep up with chat. I'm trying to get more background music. My boy Drake Connor made this. Very talented individual. And fan of the program. Oh shit, Kenny just tweeted his DeMar DeRozan jersey. I can't wait until the Bulls officially announce it too. Andrew wanted Thad. I mean, Thad's pretty old too. Bryn Forbes. Siakam. Ooh. Alba, I like how you think. Raptors getting fleeced in that one. Lil Durk tweeted. Hold the phone. Gotta head to Twitter. The Chicago Bulls, baby. Bulls are back. We did get to use our AK today. And I gotta say, it was a good day. Naz Reid, okay. That's a name. Thank you, Logan. That's the homie. Sweet. I got more beats. Once again, this is Drake __ Connor on Twitter. Make sure to go drop him a follow. All right, what are we saying? What's up, chat? How we feeling? Bull. What do you have to give up to get Bull? Bull, the 2K god. Bro, would you let people send you music to promote on your stream? Absolutely, 100%. DM me on Twitter. Let's talk. Twitter's the best way to get in touch with me, even though lately my DMs have been insane. But please, absolutely, I would love to do that. Cantor. We've talked about Whiteside. We've talked about Kem Birch. Guys, this is not Garpax, bro. So different. I would love Miles Turner. I just don't know what it would take to get him. What do you guys think? What's a realistic trade for Miles Turner? Man, we still got Laurie, bro. Laurie's still here. Laurie's trade bait right now. Bagley. Someone said Ayton. Y'all want DeAndre Ayton? Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna cost a little bit. Larry Markkanen's not gonna get that done. Laurie and TBJ for Turner. Ah, shit. I really don't want to give up Troy Brown Jr. Is Marco a solid defender? No. I'll be real with you. He's going to come into the league as more of a stretch 4/5. But he's got long ass arms. He could be a rim protector eventually. You won't get Damian Lillard? Let's just say fuck defense, bro. We'll just score more points than everyone. So let's take a step back and keep the perspective for a second. The Chicago Bulls are a playoff team. Just immediately. We don't have to develop into a playoff team. The Chicago Bulls are a playoff team. Bailey said Drummond only if he could get the league minimum. Didn't Drummond sign with the Sixers? Laurie is up in the air. Laurie's got trade value, but we also do need front court depth, and he's already technically on the roster. I know that might scare some people, and obviously he is not a defender. I understand that. We're not going to get defense from Lauri Markkanen, but we do need front court depth, and he is already on the roster. But we still have a trade exception. Bro, we made the Knicks and the Celtics look silly. Think about how Celtics fans feel right now. So, Zach LaVine will probably get his extension next offseason, is what I predict. I'm thinking we extend Zach next offseason. Looking through all my reaction memes. Got a lot here. Trying to find one. Hey, thank you for watching the streams, guys. Thank you so much. I'm not wearing a shirt today, but if you go to arturisfanclub.com/shop, you guys can get yourselves Arturis Fan Club merch. Very exciting time to be a Bulls fan. The sweatshirt. Hey, Bailey got the sweatshirt. Go get a sweatshirt. Get yourselves ready for the Chicago winter that is creeping up ever so slowly, but it's coming. Hey. Shout out Mellow Hype. I love your name. I'm a Mellow Hype fan from back in the day. I appreciate you, man. What about a Oubre? Still beautiful. Nothing's changed. I don't think we can afford a Oubre. I'm sad we couldn't get a homecoming for Derrick Rose. Hey, you know what? It worked out. He got the bag, and we got 3 All-Stars. Kem Birch, I would be very happy with. I don't know. So I use Teespring for my merch. I'm not sure if they go to the UK, but I would absolutely try it. arturisfanclub.com/shop. Yeah, Rashawn Holmes signed. He was a guy I wanted to go after for sure. Jackson Hayes, I don't think is being traded. I like Willie. I think Whiteside will make the most sense, right? Someone asked who we're bringing in for the mid-level exception. Caruso. Caruso's on the MLE. We still have the biannual exception, which is about $4.5 million, I believe. We still have Lauri Markkanen as trade bait, and we still have a trade exception. I would say the Bulls are a top team in the East, man. If they're not, what was all this for? D-Rose has 3 years, and then he could do the reunion tour. Whiteside on the BAE or Kem Birch. Now, we can also do veteran minimum contracts. So you could do maybe Whiteside on a veteran minimum or Birch on a veteran minimum. I don't think we're done yet, bro. I really don't think we're done yet. So, yeah, this feels like the super team with Pau and D-Way. No, I don't think so. This is a little different. What about DeMarcus Cousins? That's a gamble. I'd be happy on a veteran minimum, but that is a gamble. You're not getting defense there, so that's not really going to help us a whole lot. But, I mean, hey, we need the depth. If it's a veteran minimum contract, it doesn't hurt. But you're not solving anything, really, unfortunately. Zach is still the Bulls closer. Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's not unrealistic. It's really not unrealistic, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, this team right away is a playoff team. There's no more developing that has to happen. Right now, today, this team is a playoff team. DeRozan was able to drag the Spurs to the the play-in tournament with that sorry-ass roster. I like DeJounte Murray. It was kind of mean to say, but Spurs were not good last season. Oh, Talon Horton Tucker getting paid from the Lakers. Not really paid a lot, but getting some money. Who's guarding Giannis? Probably Patrick Williams. THT is staying with the Lakers. Lakers low key. It's a weird Frankenstein team, but it might work. Low key. It might implode too. Yeah, Bulls tickets are going to be expensive. Someone mentioned that on Twitter. That's a good point. Bulls tickets are going to be expensive again. Why doesn't anyone want Lauri Markkanen? For the same reasons we don't. Yeah, so I'm going to miss Thad. Definitely going to miss Thad. Emiliano. You get credit, my friend. You brought up the DeRozan trade last night. Emiliano says source telling him Danny Green to Chicago is possible. Hey, someone got a hoodie. Thank you. Get ready for the winter. Emiliano was right on about the DeRozan trade, so Danny Green to Chicago. Would absolutely love to see it. That helps with our spacing, that helps with our defense. True 3-and-D guy. I have reason to believe that the Bulls are not done. I have reason to believe the Bulls are not done. I have reason to believe the Bulls are not done. Leave it at that. I believe there's more coming. I believe there's more coming. Said all I can say. Yeah, so Danny Green's not the perfect fit. I get that. Wing defense is helpful, always, never a bad thing. But yeah, we should probably prioritize front court depth. Bullsong just tweeted the statue. Go look at it. So, XD Salty Sausage. Thank you for the chair. Do you know who Jock Landale is? Because he could be good. Yes, I have been tweeted at about Jock Landale. He's from Australia, right? I have not had the chance to watch his game, but has been gaining a lot of buzz. Dude's tall, athletic, physical. We could go. I'll go watch his highlights right now while we're on the stream. You redeemed a bit. I'll do this. Thank you for the follow. I'm checking out some Jock Landale highlights right now. Now, if I showed you these, I'm gonna get copyright striked. Dude's big. This dude's big. What's a vet minimum exception? So the veteran minimum contract is, I don't know what the value of it is, but it is it's what it says. It is a veteran, a contract that is only offered to players with certain amount of years of service, and it is for the league minimum, whatever the value of that is, and it's ways for teams like the Lakers that are cap strapped to go above the cap to sign players. And when you think about it, only a really good team will have players that want to join them on a veteran minimum contract. You're not going to join a shitty team and take the league minimum contract. So the Bulls are a good team now. The Bulls are a fucking good team now. God, say it. It feels good. The Bulls are a good team now, so players will want to take the veteran minimum contract to play in Chicago with DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, and Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic. I'm forgetting. We have so many good players. I'm forgetting names now. That's where we're at, guys. We've got so many good players that I'm starting to forget names. we're back. And as a Cubs fan, thank God, because last week sucked. Last week sucked as a Cubs fan. This week, much better. I'm just waiting for more news to drop. I'm waiting for the next nugget to fly. Wanting a trade with Minnesota to see if we can get Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah. No. That's not gonna happen. Unfortunately. No. Someone asked for an update. So if you haven't heard, DeMar DeRozan is a Chicago Bull. The Bulls executed a sign and trade. We sent a protected first rounder, a second rounder, and Thad Young, Al-Farouq Aminu, I believe that's it, for DeMar DeRozan, who is signing a 3-year, $28 million average contract with the Bulls. That is where we're at. Have not heard anything more. But I do have reason to believe there's more coming. Hey, what's up, Blaze Burrito? That's a fucking great name. Blaze Burrito. Shout out you for grabbing a hoodie. ArturisFanClub.com/shop. It is the best way to support me if you like what I do. So if you enjoy the streams, enjoy the memes, the merch shop comes to me directly. There's no middleman on that. So if that's something you're interested in, it's greatly appreciated. Kendrick Nunn to the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn to the Lakers. Wow. Okay. I mean, hey, the Lakers, they got to find cheap talent. They got to get something. So DeMar at the 3, and then Patrick Williams at the 4, right? Unless we make another trade. I'm gonna toot my own horn for a second. I called Lonzo and DeMar DeRozan to the Bulls. I literally called this months ago. I have a video on my YouTube channel. Oh, my she's getting food right now. I called this. Let's see. Let me get you the exact date that I called this. Because, boys, I was on top of this. On May 11th, what is today? August 3rd. Someone said we still have Denzel. About that, no. Denzel's not coming back, most likely. We do have Troy Brown Jr. I gotta eat more cantaloupe. Y'all, eat some fucking cantaloupe today. This shit's good. DeMar DeRozan is a Chicago Bull. The Tice sign-in trade was a trade exception. So, it's a good question, because the Bulls still have moves to make. The Bulls could still go out and move Lauri Markkanen and use that trade exception to get a player that is more expensive than we currently can afford. Is there a possibility the Bulls could trade for Christian Wood? I doubt it, but that what I just talked about is the trade exception. Could get a player like Christian Wood. Billy Donovan loves those 3-guard lineups. What about Millsap? Millsap's a possibility. I still think we would need to figure out some defense, but Millsap's definitely a possibility. I'm not going to rule that out. I like that idea. But definitely still need to figure out like a backup center, a rim protecting center. Play Vooch 48 minutes. Why not? What is the Spurs front office doing low-key? I don't think they know either. I like Bagley. He'd be cheap. I like the idea of Hassan Whiteside. He'd be cheap. So the Bulls will likely extend LaVine next offseason, and they'll just go deep into the luxury tax to do it. So the Bulls will be deep in the luxury tax, but that's how they'll do it next offseason. So do I think the Bulls will make more moves today? I don't know if it'll happen today, but I know more moves are coming. They're not done yet. You guys should be happy. This is awesome. This is our favorite basketball team. They're good again. How much money do we have left? So it's a complicated question because the money that we have left isn't like just cap space. The money we have left is tied up in trade exceptions, the biannual exception, and veteran minimum contracts. So we have flexibility. We have ways to make more moves. And in Lauri Markkanen's cap hit, we have flexibility. We have ways to make moves, but they're more complicated than just signing a player outright, if that makes sense. What do you think about Patty Mills in Brooklyn? That's a good fit. That team, it got better. That's a great team and they got better. So can you explain luxury tax? Yeah, so the luxury tax is a threshold above the salary cap. Basically, when you go into the luxury tax, you spend so much money, the team has to pay the luxury tax. So they have to pay more for going over the cap. That's basically what it is. You spend money to spend money. And that's how the soft cap works in the NBA. Which is not my favorite thing in the world. I don't really like how NBA contracts are structured. I am a fan of like how baseball does it or how the NFL does it. What's up, Roscoe? Let's get Laurie out and win. I am down. It depends what the return is for Laurie. Thank you for the $2 though. I really appreciate that. Thomas says we overpaid for DeMar, didn't we? So that's the nature of a sign and trade. You pay a little bit more. It is true. You pay a little bit more than maybe a guy. You could get a guy outright on the free agent market. We didn't have the cap space to get him outright on the free agent market. We had to execute a sign and trade in order to get him to go above the salary cap into the luxury tax, what we were just talking about. So we had to execute a sign and trade. We wanted the guy, so we gave up assets to get him. I mean, it ended up being, I believe, a win-win trade because we got the guy we wanted. We were able to pay him the amount of money that he wanted. And then the Spurs were able to get something out of it too. The Bulls just tweeted, but they can't tweet about it yet. They can't announce anything yet. So they're tweeting about Benny the Bull. Oh, they got AK clips on here. Hang on. No, all right. So I'm sorry. No, Mellow Hype, you are totally right. We absolutely should be giving credit to Mark Eversley. Mark Eversley deserves a ton of credit, and I don't give him enough credit, honestly. That's my fault. Mark Eversley has done a fantastic job as the GM of the Bulls, working with Arturas Karnisovas, because he's a part of that front office too. And Mark Eversley has a relationship with DeMar DeRozan. He scouted him. He helped draft him all the way back to his Toronto days. So shout out to Mark Eversley, 100%. He is a huge part of our front office and should not be overlooked. So thank you for reminding me. We definitely should have a Mark Eversley fan club. Jordan Platts asked, how much is Laurie worth and when can't we match? Laurie is probably worth around like $11 to $13 million in that range per year. And we have until next weekend to match. I'm not going to make a second account. I'm busy enough as it is with the first one. I got a lot going on as it is, but I would be happy to promote someone who did make it. So if someone out there wants to take on that role, please do it. Yeah. So Patty Whack, that's a great point. Worst case scenario, we keep Laurie as a bench guy. Not too bad. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. As long as we're still able to get some defense, I'd be happy with keeping Laurie Markkinen as a bench piece. Portis would have been nice to have back. Yeah, but he got a little, I mean, I feel like he could have made more money, but he got a little bit of money. So oh, there's an Eversley fan club on Twitter now. Someone you guys move fast. At Eversley fan club, go follow. Crazy thing is we are not done yet. We're just getting started, baby. Someone wants me to make merch with the memes on them. So there's a reason I can't make merch with the memes on them. I don't own the rights to Arturas Karnisovas' likeness. So he owns the right to his likeness. And it's a huge shout out to my boy Alba, who made my merch. He designed it. Huge shout out to him, and huge shout out to my guy Sentry. He helped make it too. Those guys helped me with the design of all of this. So huge shout outs to them, but I can't sell his face. His face belongs to him. It's not my face to sell. But I do understand that people want the merch with the memes on it. Laurie, maybe Laurie comes back motivated. I don't know. Laurie's trying to like become a free throw line dunker right now. That's what the latest Instagram post was with him and his trainer, was that like he's trying to dunk from the free throw line. It's like, okay, If that's what you want to spend your off season working on, that's cool, I guess. I feel like there's a better way to use your time, but who am I? I'm just AK Fan Club. I'm just a guy. Yeah. What vets would you like to bring in to fill the bench? So we've talked about Hassan Whiteside, a very good option, a very good cheap option. We've talked about Kem Birch, another very good cheap option. I personally still want to bring in Danny Green. I know some people are like, why? Because you can never have too much spacing in defense. There's never a bad time for more spacing and more defense. My God, Roscoe. Laurie isn't worth 11 to 13 million, maybe more like 11 to 13 ham sandwiches. That is so mean, and partially accurate. We all pulling up for the home opener. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be there. I'm gonna try to be there. I'm gonna try my best. I'm coming to Chicago late August at the end of this month. But I'm gonna have to try to make another trip out there in October to be there for the home opener. That would be quite an experience. Jarrett Culver. I'm down. My dog ended up being right. You guys remember the TikTok I posted? My dog was right that we got Lonzo Ball. Fans will be back, from what I hear. My dog's right here. He's off cam, but he's literally sitting right here. Just lounging. We need a big White Sox sticker to cover up that Cubs logo. I don't got hatred for the Sox, man. I'm not a hater. I'm just a Cubs fan. I'm not a hater. Nas Reed, there's a name. Okay. See how much money he's making. Oh, he's making pennies. We could get Nas Reed. Timberwolves don't know what they're doing anyway. They'd give up Nas Reed. Someone said they're going to the Cubs game today. Hey, you know, I was very fortunate. I saw a Cubs game in Phoenix last month, and I got to see Rizzo homer. I got to see Baez steal and score. I got to see a Wisdom homer, but you know, he's still on the team. Chris Bryant didn't have a good day. I think Contreras homered. It was a good game. It was a really good game. But yeah, now going to the Cubs games, a weird situation. There's my dog. Let's see. Ortega though, hey, got something there. Yeah, I'm very excited for the future of Wisdom. You know, I think the rebuild's gonna be. It's not gonna be fun, but we've done this before. Kem Birch is still available, yeah. We've done a rebuild before, you know. Yeah, man, it still doesn't feel super real to me that we got DeRozan. I might have to run a 2K game and see how it feels. But we're still working on some other deals here. Not done yet. Emiliano. Bulls' main focus is now trading Laurie. Could happen later today or tomorrow. Wolves possible. Bulls listening to Kobe trades, but not heavy. Emiliano's our insider. Emiliano's got some ties. So it sounds like Laurie's on the move. How would Mo Bamba look reunited with Vooch? I mean, depth is fine. Not anything to be blown away by, but depth is always fine. Oh yeah, we got Madrigal too. Good point. So someone said the future of this team is LaVine showing up in the playoffs and us upsetting to a championship. He gets his respect. 1,000,000%. Because Zach LaVine is already a great player. Zach LaVine has been a great player. Zach LaVine now has the pieces around him to get him to the playoffs. He has the vehicle to get him there. You saw what happened with Devin Booker. He got the vehicle. Devin Booker got the vehicle to get him to the playoffs. Once they got to the playoffs, he did his thing. Once Zach LaVine gets to the playoffs, he's going to do his thing. And actually, I think I'll make a video for the Super Fan Club about that. If you guys aren't aware, on YouTube, there is a Super Fan Club that you can subscribe to for $4.99 a month to get additional content, exclusive videos, early access to videos, all kinds of awesome exclusive content that I have going on. And I think I want to make a video about how Zach LaVine will benefit from all of these new moves, just for the Super Fan Club. My dog is a depressed Cubs fan. He is. But he's a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Come here. You want to come here? Here. Here. You don't want to listen. Logan, thank you for the cheers, my friend. Which Bulls team is better, 2013 or 2021? 2013... I don't remember. Wasn't that a D-Rose injured season? 4th seed, first round loss. I'm pretty sure 2013 was a D-Rose injured season, right? I was mad when we traded Jimmy Butler for Zach LaVine. Other people look back at that trade now. Yeah, so I mean, at that time, I was mad too. I wasn't happy about it, but obviously, you know, Garpac's broken clocks right twice a day. They made an okay move with that trade. But there was the reason they had to make that trade was because they couldn't figure out how to build around Jimmy Butler. So, you know, things happen for a reason. We're here now. We have AK. Yeah, Nate Robinson Bulls. That team was electric, man. That team was electric. I don't know yet. We have to watch them play. On paper, I feel like that if Derrick Rose was healthy, that team was definitely better. But on paper, this team is good too. 4th seed, I feel like, is a fine outcome. Jahlil Okafor, backup center. Yeah. Okay. Is Jahlil Okafor, has he signed anywhere yet? I do that. What happened to Daniel Tice sign and trade? So once again, we got a trade exception back in that deal. Basically giving us some free cap space if we make another trade, which sounds like we might. Trade exceptions are a little strange. I know. The concept is kind of weird. Like, you're trading a guy, but you're not really getting anything back on paper. Or anything tangible, maybe. But yeah. Someone said that Caruso changed his profile picture. Let's go see the Caruso. Oh, that's cool. Damn, that's pretty sweet. Y'all go check out Caruso's new profile picture. I love how the players can talk about it, but the team can't yet. Yeah, Vooch tweeted about DeMar DeRozan. They were teammates in college. Trade Kobe White for Mitchell Robinson as second. I like Mitchell Robinson. I wouldn't want to help out the Knicks though. I like Mitchell Robinson. I'm with you guys on that. I love seeing my memes on Twitter, bro. I love seeing people post my memes. It makes me really happy. I love seeing the excitement of Bulls fans. How far we've reached. I'm so excited, man. It's funny too. I have been feeling like shit today. Just like physically because I stayed up so late last night working on stuff. I think I caught like a little stomach bug too. But like today I have not been feeling great physically. And this just put me in a whole new mood. I'm feeling a lot better now. Laurie for Bagley? I'd do it. Paul Millsap, another name to watch. So the Bulls haven't renounced the rights to any of their free agents yet, because there could be more trades coming. Now, a guy like Felicio, he's gone. Denzel Valentine, he's gone. But there are cap reasons why you don't let those guys go immediately necessarily. Like you look at Garrett Temple. Garrett Temple was an unrestricted free agent. He was an expiring contract this season, but we were able to package him into the Lonzo Ball sign and trade, and you know he got a contract from the Pelicans. So there are reasons you don't trade, you don't necessarily release guys like that. There's someone standing behind me. Let's see. Finally acting like a major market. Yo, I don't want Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines is booty. Keep me far away from Aaron Baines, please. John Collins wants hella money. So we talked about DeMarcus Cousins a little bit. Fine as a veteran minimum for depth, but not going to fix the issues that we have right now. We still need a rim protector and we need defense. So fine as a depth piece, sure, on a veteran minimum contract, but not the guy we should be targeting right now. Lauri's worth about, I projected earlier, 11 to 13 million dollars, in that range. Aaron Baines literally destroyed my nation at the Olympics. I just know that he is not good. I remember the last time we played against the Raptors. Oh boy, did he look bad. Just absolute garbage. Who has a weed problem? You talking about Caruso? Caruso can smoke weed if he wants. I don't give a shit. I'm not his mom. I don't care. Oh shit. Oh frick, dude. Caruso smokes pot. Frickin' heck, man. You can smoke pot, I don't care. I'll still care about weed. Thank you, Logan. Is Nurkic available? Probably not. But, I mean, with that said, I don't know what the fuck the Trailblazers are doing this offseason. So maybe, I don't know. The Trailblazers don't make any sense to me at all. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Hey, okay. My baby daddy. Shout out to my baby daddy. The Bulls are roughly 19.5 million below the tax, 26 million below the hard cap, with 6 open roster spots. They still have bird rights to restricted free agent Lauri Markkanen. San Antonio is right at 6 million in the room after the trade. So, okay, so they could clear up more cap space and potentially extend Zach LaVine. Oh yeah, that's what you went with. I like that. They could potentially give Zach his extension, which I don't think happens this offseason. I still think Zach's extension happens next offseason. So you still have the trade exception. You still have Lauri Markkanen's contract. You still have a little bit of cap space with 6 open roster spots. That could be veteran minimum contracts. That could be a trade. That could be the biannual exception. They have a lot of opportunities to improve still here. They're not done. There's more coming, guys. There's more coming. There is definitely more coming. And you see, DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball wanted to be in Chicago. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan could have gone home. DeMar DeRozan could have gone back to LA. He chose to come to Chicago. So that bodes very well. That bodes very well. Yeah, so Alba, that's a good point. If the Clippers could have afforded him, he probably would have gone there. I still think the Clippers could have afforded him. They can still execute sign and trade. That's still possible. But, you know, they didn't want to or couldn't pony up as much as we could. So, obviously, it is still a good feeling that a player wants to play in Chicago, even if it's for the money. We've seen players turn down very good contracts from the Bulls to go to other teams. Right, Kawhi is also out for the year. It's a good point. Yeah, DeMar has a better chance of winning sooner with the Bulls. Now, long term remains to be seen, but you know, someone was mentioning that the Clippers were a better fit for DeMar. Like, actually, the Clippers have worse spacing than the Bulls. So I disagree on that because our point guard and our shooting guard can wet it. Our center can wet it. And it remains to be seen who our 4 is going to be. But Patrick Williams has the ability to shoot. So, yeah, I mean, DeMar is in a good situation. That's why I think the spacing thing is a little overrated. You get good players and they figure it out. You know? It's what the Lakers did. It's what the Clippers did. It's what the Nets did. You get good players, you'll figure it out. So that's on Billy Donovan now. It's on Billy Donovan now to make it work with the players that he has. Good point, Albo. The Bucks just won a championship with not a three-point shooting team. They were an inside the arc team. Now, Zach LaVine has the ability to shoot it inside and outside the arc. Zach LaVine can score from anywhere on the court. I think the spacing thing is a little overhyped. DeMar DeRozan's a good player. I mentioned this earlier, but he drug a pretty crappy team to the play-in tournament last season, and the Bulls are better. The Bulls are better overall. Bulls have Vooch, Bulls have Zach, Bulls have Lonzo now. Way better team than the Spurs were. So, I mean, DeMar DeRozan was their star player, you know? Like, DeMar DeRozan is coming to the Bulls. He's not even the third best. He's the third best player. I think Vooch and Zach are firmly better than him. He's coming onto the Bulls as the third best player. Someone said Vooch is a very good three-point shooter. Yes, he is. You have a disgusting name. You should change that. It's really gross. About to be the 4th. We'll see, man. Patrick Williams. And another Lonzo offseason. That's the other thing. Lonzo Ball. Bro, Lonzo Ball on his own was already a great get for us. That was already a huge W. Lonzo Ball has improved his game every single season. He is young. He is locked up for the foreseeable future. He is getting better every single season. And he's ours. Gets better every year. He adds elements to his game every year. I think he'll come in next season and maybe even be a better defender than he was last season. Oh shit, Steven noticed. That's awesome. That is awesome. Go check out my timeline. Steven No just sent me something awesome. Wow. All right. So, what else we got, guys? Any other questions you guys have for me? We might cut it here. Things are quiet, so we might give it a pause. Things are quiet right now, but that doesn't mean they won't heat up again soon. Christian Wood, Enes Kanter, Willie Hernan Gomez. I like Hernan Gomez. I like Christian Wood. I don't know if Christian Wood would be available. Kanter, I'm not a huge fan of. I've seen Kanter come up a few times. I'm not a big fan of Kanter, but I guess as a depth piece, that coming off the bench is a little bit different. I didn't like when he was starting for the Trailblazers, but you know, coming off the bench is a little more forgivable. Just I don't want to see him starting for sure. I mean, he wouldn't. Vucevic is our center, but yeah, I mean, as a depth piece, it depends on the price, but I'd be okay with that as a depth piece for sure. Hernan Gomez, like I said, is another guy we should definitely take a look at. Zubats, is Zubats available? I thought he was under contract. Willie Cauley-Stein's another name. Kem Birch is another name. I like Kem Birch. Serge Ibaka re-signed. He's going back to, or he opted in, I think. So he's going back. Yeah, Hernan Gomez was piecing up Bam. By any means, Bam. I don't want Plumlee. Keep me far away from Plumlee. Oh, Cauley-Stein got his option picked up. But we do know that the Mavs want Lauri Markkanen. There's an option, literally and figuratively. P. Will at the 4 now. Yeah, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. You know, I've been a P. Will at the 4 proponent for a long time. Hey, thank you for the like. So we have DeMar DeRozan. We have Arturas Karnisovas. So this is another thing that I wanted to mention. Was the fact that we have this front office going forward. I know it's kind of a dumb thing to talk about when you think about it like that, but the Bulls front office is very good at their jobs. If there is a situation where one of these players is not playing well enough, if we want to get out of one of these contracts, these guys are good enough to do that, right? So we will not be stuck. I don't think we will ever be stuck. I think this front office is aggressive. They will always be looking for ways to improve. They will always be conscious of which players are not fitting, which players are not playing well. That's 100% something that we have now as a team. We didn't have that with Garpax, right? Garpax lucked into Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, eventually Pau Gasol. They lucked into a bunch of good players, and then they didn't know what to do with them. I feel very confident that we know what we're doing now, right? We know what we're doing going forward, and we know we can trust this front office to keep the ship afloat. Oh, is Brian bitching? All right, I'm gonna call it here. Things are quiet. If something big happens again, you guys know I'll be on top of it. But for now, I think we'll call it. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and if something does come up, you guys know I'll be the first on the tube, on the Twitch. I love doing these live streams. These live streams have been a ton of fun. Thank you guys for showing out. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. So arturasfanclub.com/shop. Get yourselves a shirt, sweatshirt, mug, whatever. Get something for your mama. She deserves it. And then on YouTube, if you want to join the super fan club, It is $4.99 a month. I'm going to have an exclusive video going up later today about Zach LaVine and how he will benefit from Lonzo Ball and DeMar DeRozan. And then I will have, obviously, as much content around all of the free agency moves and trades that the Bulls have made. That's what we do here at Arturis Fan Club. That's what we do. We talk about the Arturis Karnisovas moves, and that's what we're going to do, damn it. So thank you guys again for hanging out on the stream. As always, a ton of fun. Love you guys a lot. I love Bulls Nation, man. Fucking thank God we got an actual front office, bro. Because that stuff was depressing for a long time. It feels great. It feels great to be back. It feels great to be rocking with you guys, because Bulls fans, when we were chatting about the Bulls for a long time, it was not love. It was a lot of anger and a lot of angst. But we're back. What's up, Abby? I'm just hopping off now. You came in at the wrong time. But I'll call you later. So thank you guys again. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk.